welcome back to what we're up to, and today we're at John Bryan State Park, and make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up.
Today's adventure takes us to John Bryan State Park. It's known as the most scenic state park in western Ohio and is located in Greene County between Yellow Springs and Clifton.
Molly!
And what happened to you? The 752-acre park surrounds Clifton Gorge, which, as you'll see, is a remarkable limestone gorge that has been cut by the Little Miami River. The park abuts Clifton Gorge State Nature Preserve and Glen Helen Nature Preserve. The Little Miami River is designated as a state and national scenic river, and a portion of the gorge itself is designated as a national natural landmark.
Having all that water pool up on it.
I don't know if it's too light for you, but can you see this waterfall with a stick in it? It's beautiful. Look at this. It's splitting in between the tree, and it's going different ways, and then tree down there and tree down there. It goes into the water and then it spreads.
I love this place.
So there are a lot of water crossings and a lot of trees down all over the place we weren't expecting.
So, they said there was a detour up here. And there's like a little cave over there. We're going to show you later, okay?
Much of the history of John Bryan State Park is written in the rocks, as they say. Entering the area at Clifton at 980 feet above sea level, the Little Miami River drops 130 feet through layer upon layer of limestone and shale bedrock. Each layer has a story to tell of times when the area was covered by warm, shallow seas or was scoured by tons of slow-moving glacial ice. Each layer has its own characteristics. Some of the shale layers are easily worn away by the forces of erosion, causing undercutting in the cliff face. The more erosion-resistant dolomite and limestone rocks above are weakened by this undercutting, and large slump blocks fall away, creating unusual rock formations.
Yeah, we traveled all the way up here in this little cave, and it's amazing. There's water running down everywhere. It was quite a scramble to get up here.
Yeah.
We have a couple different paths to get up here.
Yeah.
Mama and Gideon came that way. Samuel and I came up kind of the hard way climbing.
It's just some red underpants, like right there. Papa's taking a picture of it.
No matter where you go, there's always a sign of man. Like those red underpants, Gideon.
So cool. Yeah. It's all rocks, so it's like, I know. Stone down. Papa, look in there.
Well, it's a vascular plant. It's not reading anything on this.
So these are called Dutchman's breeches. If you can see, if I can make it, you can see those flowers. They look like pants hanging upside down. Like these are the legs coming up. Dutchman's breeches.
I could build a house here.
Yeah, you could.
Like it.
Always the daredevil, aren't you?
Yeah.
So Gideon,
Yeah.
7.5 years old, out adventuring, and you have to take the hard route everywhere you go?
Yeah.
Dangling his feet over the rocks. Snack break?
Having a little snack. Good Lara bar.
We've barely begun.
Yeah, we've hardly done our tutorial. Gideon.
So this is about the 16th tree as down that we have come across the path.
Look, there's an orange wood.
That's what we had to climb through. All that mess.
Look at this log. It has holes in it. It's super cool.
Wow.
I think bugs are in it somewhere.
Part of what we do on our hikes is we stop and identify the flowers and the plants around us so we have an idea of what we're seeing. Mama has an app on her phone.
We just saw some Virginia bluebells. They're very pretty.
So, why is it you like this park so much?
I grew up coming to this park, and I always like it because you're not sure exactly what you're going to find. You're walking down a little path, and then all of a sudden there's a stream, and then you find a waterfall, and then you open up and there's a whole bunch of wildflowers. It's just a great place to go if you're looking for something a little unexpected.
In 1896, John Bryan, an ambitious businessman, purchased 335 acres along the Clifton Gorge area and called these acres Riverside Farms. This portion of the Little Miami River was a vital economical source of power for the early settlers in the 19th century. In 1918, he gave Riverside Farms to the state of Ohio, as he said, to be cultivated by the state as a forestry, botanic, and wildlife reserve park and experiment station.
Boo-boo! Please get me an expedition.
So Gideon, here's the thing. We're not even halfway done with our hike.
I don't care.
And you want to climb up that big hill and take all that energy to do that. And last time when we did it, you got really tired and got really cryy and stopped obeying.
I want to do it.
Get back here.
I see a perfect way out here.
So your perfect way up there is to climb up that tree to get all the way up there. No.
More than 100 different trees and shrubs have been identified in the park. More than 340 species of wildflowers grow here too, like snow trillium, Virginia bluebells, bellwort, wild ginger, jack-in-the-pulpit, and wild columbines are only a few seen all around the park. The dominating trees are oaks and maples, but large numbers of sycamores and cottonwood can be found along the river. Wildlife is also abundant in the park. For instance, there's over 90 different varieties of birds that visit the park every year. To fully appreciate John Bryant, I feel you need to come at all 4 seasons throughout the year.
What are we doing?
Playing Poo Sticks.
How's it work?
You know what Poo Sticks is? But it's a game where you throw the sticks over. How many players you have? It has to have 2, and then the first stick, and if it's yours, the first stick that you see, if it's your stick, you win. Set, go! I dropped my pencil.
There it is.
Oh,
No,
there's
mine
mine.
wasn't that big.
Mine's the last one. There's mine. Wandering off.
This part of the trail is the Cincinnati-Pittsburgh Stagecoach Loop. As you can see, the trail was wide, easy to walk on, with significantly fewer trees down across the way. We did have a few water crossings though.
I don't want to touch it.
Let's see if you can do it.
Take this or this. I think it was actually this that made it. I want to hold it.
Nope.
As always, Gideon is the daredevil that he is. We are sitting on the edge of a waterfall, the water rushing past.
It's not rushing.
Okay, maybe not rushing, but still we're on the edge. Nope.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button, hit that bell, and also subscribe and hit the notification button. And join our next video and what we're up to! It's down there.
Molly, did you have a good time? Molly, what'd you think? Did you like that walk? Molly, why aren't you paying attention to me? Stop sniffing everything. Molly, what do you see up there? What is it?